Hey, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sath. This is Dark Season 2, Episode 2, entitled Dark Matter. Now, just watched the previous episode, beginnings and endings, right before this, so haven't edited the first one, haven't rewatched, haven't looked at other reactions, haven't read any summaries, just jumping right in from 1 to 2, okay? So, if there's something I missed from the first episode, or something that didn't make sense, or some disconnect, or... Last episode, big takeaways from the season opener was we got before 1955, I think it was 21 or 22, 1922, and then we got 2052, I think it was, so we got two new even further. It was like 55, 86, 2019, and now we have one out on each side, so instead of the 3, there's now 5. I mean, I can't, other than saying that there's more timelines, there'd be way too much to recap or label as a takeaway, you know. Deaf daughter becomes badass leader. Future Jonas met with, their older Jonas met with Hannah. Noah's running around doing shit with Bartaj. Martha and Bartaj aren't working. There's so many characters, so many families. There's a lot going on. I'm not going to try to recap it. If you all are watching reactions, you should know the content. You should know the stories. I'm the clueless asshole, so in order to solve that, to remedy the ignorant dumb shit problem, we're going to watch the episode. So this is going to be Dark Season 2, Episode 2, Dark Matter. Here we go. The Higgs boson. Is that what we saw last episode with Jonas? Here we are. Is that why they don't want anyone going there? Because that can fuck with the timeways and they gotta keep it open? Jonas is just listening to old tapes and looking at fucking schematics and throwing switches on this bitch. When it powered up, it kind of sounded like R2-D2 screaming. It was like, why? Hey, look at that. It's like the planet in Expanse 4-1. And then it gets attacked by the black shit that it kind of was just doing. There we go. So when it's stable like that, is that when you can jump through 2 at a time? But then you're stuck there unless you have the time machine or access to the cave, right? Or the chair, but anyone who gets in the chair and gets... That's a bad time machine. You get fried. That's my favorite part, can you tell? My brother would be born in 3 days. That's a good little context for this. 3 days before brother was born. The Goonies, you're fucking right. Okay, so yeah, this is Mikkel living his kid life in his new time of the past. He could Back to the Future. He'd know like who's going to be president or maybe win some big sporting events. What does Germany do? Soccer or football? How arrogant is that? The rest of the world calls it football because that's what it is. We're like, oh, it's soccer. Because we already have a football.
Die Vergangenheit ist die Vergangenheit. Und jetzt ist jetzt.
I mean, imagine having, like, Xbox and PlayStation 4 or whatever was out at that time. And then you go back in time and it's like Game Boy and Nintendo again. If you... Never gonna let you down. Oh yeah, Gretchen, about this fucking...
Quatsch. Können wir?
Oh shit. She is a little more confident, or at least, you know, doesn't seem reserved. That definitely looked like a more outgoing Regina. Polizzi, they always translate it for us. I'm so thankful. I should say I'm so helpful. I'm not. I mean, the only thing I'm good for. If you're watching this, I am wasting your time right now, or the show is, or some combination therein, so. What are you doing? Show me your files.
Was? Dass Alexander Tiedemann den Nachnamen seiner Frau angenommen hat?
Hmm. That's true.
Kommen Sie?
Ja.
Whatever he was looking at, I missed it, but I'll see it in the edit. I apologize. Okay. Noah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Letztes Jahr. Ich weiß, woher du das Geld hast. Alle lügen. Alle betrügen.
Kauf Rezepte für eine scheiß Hormontherapie, du Idiot.
Oh, wow.
Zahlung für seine Besuche benutzt. Jetzt geht er nicht mehr hin und ich bin die neue Bezugsquelle.
She said how I get my money is none of your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the first season. Her outbursts are the best. Like when she yelled at him first season, it was like... My dad is having sex with other men and they don't fuck anymore, and it's like, whoa, whoa. Does anyone ever tell Hannah that she's crazy and try to check her or calm her the fuck down? I mean, she was about to kill herself, but...
Zeitmaschine.
Oh, shit.
Das kann man 33 Jahre in die Vergangenheit und 33 Jahre in die Zukunft reisen. Wahrheit ist es genau das, was uns kaputt macht. Deswegen will ich, dass du selber siehst. Mit eigenen Augen.
Are you gonna take her back to 86 so she can see little her?
Papas Geheimnis.
What a cool chance. It sucks he lost everyone he knew, but... Gretchen. Yeah, fucking 20 future Claudia.
Weil es mein Hund ist.
Surprise, bitch.
Genauso wie es deiner ist.
Hold on, do they have heterochromia? I want to see their eyes again. That's brown and blue. Go back to older Claudia, real quick. Fuck. I'm going back 10 seconds. Kiss my ass. Yep. Right eye's kind of bluish, left eye's kind of brownish. Yep.
Aber ich erinnere mich.
I remember sitting there looking at me.
An genau diesen Moment.
Yeah, this is like when Jonas met Jonas.
Achte auf Kowalczyk. Gleich lässt seinen Stift fallen.
So she only knows this happened now because...
Wie haben Sie das gemacht? Ich habe alles erlebt. Alles, was du erlebt hast, alles, was du erleben wirst. Ich bin du. Und mir wurde von mir gesagt, dass wir eine und dieselbe Person sind. Das ist unmöglich.
No. Not in this show. I mean, look at the art in the background. I mean, take a hint. It's fucking wild. This dog has known her for like 3 different time periods. That dog is like, wow, my human is living forever. Who are we luring here? Who are we taunting? I'd waste a bullet on it. Bait, you're walking into the bait. Like, into the trap. Hey, over there. With the yellow. Oh, you're gonna siphon? I thought he was gonna light some shit on fire. The physics of the hose suck getting the pump, and then once it goes, it keeps going. That just blows my mind. Laminar flow, as Destin would say. Is he gonna see the gas on the ground? Little splatter.
Geister und Dämonen, die man von seinen Eltern erbt. Und
Oh, okay. This is, yeah, Alexander and Regina.
Generation zu Generation. Ich liebe dich zu mir gesagt.
What? No way. I don't believe that.
Ich liebe dich. Wie würden Sie Ihre Beziehung zu Ulrich Nielsen beschreiben?
Ich glaube, es ist bekannt, dass wir keinerlei Beziehung zu den Nielsens pflegen.
Yeah, right. Negative since the youth.
Hat er Ihren Nachnamen angenommen?
Verstehe ich jetzt nicht, was hat das eine mit dem anderen?
It's a powerful family, a local family. Probably just she could spin it off as that.
Da kommt doch noch was. Oder?
Er war dein Zimmer.
besser aus wie ein Obdachloser. Er hat bar bezahlt. Das hing überall an seinen Wänden.
Jesus. Oh, and she knows about the time travel. The people have been going back.
An wen?
Jonas.
Jonas Kahnwald.
If Charlotte better write something down. If something happens to her, a lot of information is gone.
Das habe ich ganz vergessen.
Okay.
Sie können sich ein Taxi nehmen.
Damn. Don't leave him with all the evidence, though. I mean, he won't know what to make of that.
Was soll das? Was machen wir hier?
Es ist sicherer, von hier aus zu reisen. Ich hab dir gesagt, es wird einfacher zu verstehen sein, wenn du es erst gesehen hast. Hab keine Angst.
Is Mikkel oh yeah, Mikkel doesn't know older Jonas. Or older... Well, he might recognize older Hannah. Wait a minute. If he knew who she was from the present. Whoop! Just swallowed him up.
Müsstest du nicht in der Schule sein?
No, not Noah. Stop it.
Komm gern hierher. Besondere Art. Manchmal weiß man eben nicht so recht, wohin mit sich selbst.
Shut up. I mean, you'd think if Jonas was the target, they could do something, Noah could do something to Mikkel now, so that Jonas is never... Well, no, that... no, never mind.
Mats verschwinden. Das lässt mich nicht los.
Er kann alles ändern.
Noah.
Er kann die Vergangenheit ändern und die Zukunft.
Wer hat das gesagt?
Der Mann mit dem Stein.
Aber das ist 30 Jahre her.
Oh, yeah, Ulrich. Ulrich said that when he was going to beat him to death.
Das ist die größte Entdeckung der Menschheit. Und zugleich ihr Untergang. Lässt dich durch die Zeit reisen. 33 Jahre rückwärts. 33 Jahre vorwärts. Du musst Adam stoppen.
Adam.
Wer ist Adam?
Noah's boss.
Verstehst es jetzt noch nicht.
But you don't understand it yet.
Aber bald. Das Leben ist am Ende nur eine Ansammlung von verpassten Chancen.
Damn it, that's true.
Du hast nicht mehr viel Zeit mit Regina. Aber wenn alles gelingt, dann wird sie leben.
She's like, did I have a psychotic episode? A break? Oh, was he siphoning the gas because he needed to keep the generators online to keep that thing stable so that he could use it? That was a shotgun, it sounded like. Oh, she would know Jonas. Or know of him, right? They were in the same period of time in the 2019.
Zeichnungen dabei. Kopien.
Was sind das für Zeichnungen?
Die sind aus dem Buch. Das Buch, das mein Großvater geschrieben hat. Eine Reise durch die Zeit. Warum hat er mir nie gesagt, wer meine Eltern wirklich sind?
He knows he's not dead.
Du kennst die Regeln.
Oh.
Glaubst du, sie gelten nicht für dich?
Future boy.
Warum sagst du nicht, dass wirklich in der Todeszone ist? Es gilt keine Prophezeiung. Die Passage wird sich niemals öffnen. Aber hinter der Mauer...
I'm not worried though. Like... Oh, he had rope burns on his neck. Older him did. Did he get that from this? From that hanging?
Haben wir einen Mann verhaftet. Hat damals 2 Kinder getötet und den Helge Doppler entführt. Ja.
Well, yeah, what happened to him?
Was ist immer noch hier?
Yo, are you kidding me? An older Ulrich. Aged up from 55 up to 86. Stop teasing us. I want to see old Ulrich.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Vielleicht erinnern Sie sich nicht mehr an mich. Er ist Egon Tiedemann.
Ich habe sie vor 34 Jahren verhaftet.
Fucking Sylvester Stallone looking. Old Ulrich.
Wie könnte ich dich jemals vergessen?
God damn.
My only aim is to take many lives. The more, the better I feel. Jetzt musst du dich beeilen. Du hast nicht mehr viel Zeit. Ich weiß, wann du stirbst.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Ich habe mir solche Sorgen gemacht. So, dass er für uns einen Plan hat.
Noah seems to think so.
Ich glaube, ja.
You gonna hug her? You like opening up there a little bit? So they didn't just shoot him in the leg and then let him go. They threw him in a cage. Alright, Scarface, what are we doing?
Warum hat sie dich nicht getötet? Wer bist du wirklich? Ich will, dass du es mir zeigst. Was wirklich in der Todeszone ist.
We can't be taking people from the future into the past. Only Claudia and Jonas, I think, have done that, right? Yeah, it's your future husband, lady. It's Ulrich's son. So it's like she banged the dad and the son. It's so cool to see old Ulrich still alive. I mean, it's sad, but it's cool too. Okay, but now you know the rules too, so are you gonna get shot or hung? Yeah, her mind is all fucked up after future her just time traveled in front of her. Oh, wait. Future Claudia buried it there in the past so that then Claudia could pull it up. Alright, gas for the generator, right? Generator to keep it stable, keeping it stable to go some when. Right?
Sie hat gesagt, es ist ein Portal.
Wer?
Ich habe Kassetten. Da spricht eine Frau drauf. Ihr Name ist Claudia Tiedemann.
Cannonball, jump in.
Nein?
Yeah, I'm going home, lady.
Jonas!
Wait a minute. How did she know his name? He didn't tell anyone his fucking name. She was like, why didn't Elizabeth kill you? Who is... Is that like his daughter from the... No, we're not doing the next episode. Alright, that was Season 2, Episode 2 of Dark Matter. The description for the episode is... Clausen and Charlotte interview Regina. The stranger takes Hannah to 1987, where Claudia has an unnerving encounter and Egon visits an old nemesis. Okay. There was a lot in that episode. I just watched it after watching the first one, so it might be hard for me to... It's one big blur right now. It's kind of like the same thing with I said with the intro, there's too many characters to catch up on. There's kind of too many characters to outro on. It's good to see that Jonas is working on a way out that he thinks, will work, but I doubt it. I mean, he just jumped in, though, so he went somewhere, or somewhen, specifically, and that girl called out Jonas. Like, his daughter from the future. Like, does he have a daughter with someone, and then that's her? Like, how did she identify him as Jonas if no one else knew? That'll be revealed. Don't tell me. I'm just spitballing, okay? Oh, God. Egon and old Ulrich. That just blew my mind. Like, old Ulrich looked like a Native American / Sylvester Stallone / Mickey Rourke. No, I'm glad he's alive. It's kind of sad for him because he's just been locked up this whole time, but I wonder... That can't just be a little one-off for that character. Like, I hope we see more of older Ulrich. Older Jonas, which everyone's calling the Traveler, right? Or the Stranger. The Stranger taking Hannah back to see young Mikkel, who, becomes Michael, who becomes her husband, is fucked up. It's messed up. It's wild. She had the affair with Ulrich, and she ended up sleeping with Mikkel, so it's like, she's fucking around in that whole family. Claudia, meeting Claudia, and leaving the time machine in the box in the dirt for her to dig up later. Yeah, the investigator that's been working with Charlotte has been digging into the Deepenings and is wondering why Oscar took her name, and then we're getting cuts into the past of Oscar and Regina's relationship, and he's obviously kind of brought her out of her shell, and wondering where that's going to go. Regina, older Regina, revealed the time travel stuff in the box that the stranger left in the room, and Charlotte, like I said in the reaction, knew about Ulrich going to the past and about someone else. I forget exactly what it was, but there were two cases. Her recognizing a past, or someone in the past, and then connect that with her grandfather writing that book, you know, and then the stranger has all these formulas and things, so it's like there's a lot going on there. Yeah, Noah floating around in the background, just being Noah, you know, just talking to characters and just wandering off, being a weird son of a bitch that he is. Yeah, Elizabeth growing up to be this badass leader of this group and having this other lady be her voice, the Scarface lady. That's kind of really cool, because the daughter was always, what we saw from season 1 was kind of rebellious, kind of feisty, kind of lends itself to maybe dealing in a chaotic world, you know, where things aren't easy per se, but they are simple. I'm a fan of simple. Like at work the other day, I had to go clean up something. We did some work and it made a mess. And somebody wanted me to get some weird-ass vacuum with a strap, and it was all clunky and had to find a power thing. And no. Dustpan broom. Yeah, dustpan broom. No. Give me simple. Simple. Easy is vacuuming it up, but simple is just analog solutions. I'm a fan of practical, the analog, simple applications. I'm glossing through the timeline right now, seeing, you know, if there's any characters I didn't mention or a scene, something that, you know, should have stood out but wasn't mentioned in the outro here. But old Claudia is telling younger Claudia, you don't have much time left with Regina. But she was talking to her in 86, though. It's not, you know, in 86 she didn't have cancer, she was still just a kid. I think that covers it. I'm not going to ramble on. I'm not going to dwell too much. Just watch these first 2 episodes. I'm a little cooked, so I'm going to let it simmer and edit another day on these 2. So that's going to do it for me for now. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be watching more of the show soon. I'll try to watch 2 episodes at a time to keep it flowing in my brain. And there will be The Leftovers coming back in a few weeks, so don't fret about that. Thanks again for being here. Hope things are going well for you, and if not, I hope that changes. And yeah, I look forward to another video and hope to see you soon. Thanks again, and goodbye.